Hello again, everyone. It is Inkvent day 12, but I'm still catching up. So this is going to be 12, 11, 10, and 9. And I will go into what those are here in a minute. I'm going to open up my water so that I can clean off my tools and put that off to the side. This weekend was really busy, so I didn't have a chance to film for a few days. The biggest news of which is we are trying to reschedule our Iceland vacation that we canceled over 2 years ago, I believe now. So hopefully that's going to work out. We hope it'll be in the spring, but we had a lot of plans to work out and we just kind of wanted to get that done with so that we could make sure we had a place to stay and all of the important stuff was done. So that's part of why that, and decorating the tree and, you know, getting things ready for Christmas. But anyway, Inkvent. So what did I say? Day 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, so this is 9, called Memory Lane. And this is a shimmer ink. Looks like it's going to be purple. And then for day 10, it was Cardinal, which is a standard ink. For day 11, we had Dusted Truffle, which looks like yet another brown shimmer ink. Again, my husband and I had a little bit of a laugh about brown shimmer ink. And then today's ink, which is day 12, is Apple Teeny, which is a standard ink. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is backwards. This is day 9. This is day 11. This is day 12. This is day 13. Okay. Or was Cardinal? Oh no. I think Cardinal was day 9. Apple Teeny was day 10. No, Dusted Truffle was day 10. Apple Teeny was day 11. And Memory Lane was day 12. Okay, I think that that's correct. I don't know how they got messed up. I had to take the plastic off of the containers, which, as I've mentioned, is really, really hard to do. So let's go ahead and get in here. Sorry, it's Monday. I don't know about you, but I'm not really awake yet. All right. So we finished the first spread for Inkvent, and now we're going to go on to the next page. So your last look at these for a while. All right, day 9. You know, let me double check. No. I think we're good. I'm so sorry, I'm all over the place. So Cardinal, you know, if I got the days wrong, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure this is the order now. So Cardinal, which was day 9, I think. So let's go ahead and get in here. Clearly much less organized than last year for Inkvent. Oh, that's pretty. So it's sort of like an orangish red. Cardinal. It seems a little dry, but maybe I just didn't put enough in my tool here. Let me wipe that off. And then we'll go to the Kakimori nib. Okay. And this is, it's always Diamine, but I'm putting it on there anyway. Diamine Cardinal. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of a drier ink. It just feels that way from how well it's flowing off the nib. Okay. I even could do more than that because there's so much ink that gets sucked up into this nib. I feel kind of bad wasting it, but really I shouldn't because I have so much ink. This is a little far away. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit so you can get all the days here. So we're just gonna be doing these, but I'll put it closer up to the camera as well. Okay, so that was Cardinal. This next one is Dusted Truffle, which, like we were saying, is a shimmer brown, it looks like. Let's see, maybe it's not so brown, we'll see. This looks like it has a silver shimmer though, which would be a different color shimmer from the prior brown, which I think had a gold shimmer, or maybe even a rose gold shimmer. Yule log. So there's some stubborn some stubborn shimmer down there in the bottom, but I think I've got it now. All right, I'm gonna try and move a little faster with this one since it is a shimmer. Okay, oops. Oh yeah, that's a very interesting color. So it's not really brown, it's more sort of a khaki green color. That's actually really pretty. I like kind of funky colors like that. I call that a funky color because it's more like, you know, a mix, a neutralized color there. All right, yeah, that's really pretty. Diamine. Dusted Truffle. Yeah, I actually really like this one. I really like this one a lot. It may be a little light for writing, but I think it'll end up being okay. I mean, as long as you can read it, I don't really have an issue with lighter inks in the writing. And again, I'm having kind of a hard time seeing I see a little bit of shimmer in the writing, but I'll hold it up at the end like I was saying, but it's hard to tell because it's not dry yet. Okay, Dusted Truffle. So yeah, that definitely is looking very different than Yule Log. All right, and then Apple Teeny, which is a standard green. So not a lot of greens in last year's, so we're definitely getting more greens this year. And yes, apparently, according to my husband, nothing should be a teeny instead of, unless it's a martini. But, oh, wow, that's a really bright green. See, now this kind of green is not really my speed, but it's sort of interesting. It's not just sort of a one note green. We'll have to see how it dries, but that's a little bit too nuclear green for me, I would think, but you know, they can't all be my favorites, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do the Kakimori nib, Diamine, Apple Teeny. Okay, the writing is very nice. Oh, did I put two? I put in extra NI. That's all right because we're gonna do this extra swatching here. Well, you know, the more I swatch it, it's almost like a green gold. It's a little greener than a green gold, but it's sort of in that same vein. Not too bad. Okay, and the last one is another shimmer. So this is going to be day 12. This is Memory Lane. This was this morning's ink. Looks like that has either a silver or a purple shimmer. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Maybe that's like a lavender, a very light lavender. So I'm going to shake that up to get all of that shimmer off the bottom. Oh yeah, I really like this Dusted Truffle. Yeah, so it's almost, with the silver shimmer, it's almost like sort of a grayish brown. It was a little bit more greenish when it went down, and it's drying down a little more brown, but it's definitely nice. I love a good brown ink. So, and that one's very interesting. Okay, Memory Lane is next. Oh, pretty. Yeah, that's very pretty. It's almost like a lavender. And I do like me some purple inks. One thing that I have discovered though about purple inks is that they do tend to stain pens pretty seriously. Depending on the purple ink, some of them are better than others. But we'll have to see if this is one of those. Diamine, Memory Lane, and then, yeah, super pretty. Definitely. So yeah, I could go on for quite a while with these side swatches. Love the Kakimori nib. Really, really, really love it. Okay. All right, so I think that's pretty much clean. The other one's pretty much clean. I'm gonna put the cap on this, and then I'm going to put this up to the camera, and then we're gonna say goodbye for this morning. All right, so here we have Cardinal, which I think is kind of boring in this swatch. I'm thinking that I may not have put enough ink in the automatic pen because it just seemed really dry and sort of uninteresting. This one is a little bit better because if you can get a thicker application, that seems to be a little more interesting. The writing, it's just a ho-hum red ink in my opinion. The one that we had, the spiced apple from day 5, definitely like that a lot better than this red. Dusted Truffle, I think, is a winner. I really, really like that. I love how you can see a little bit of green in some of the shading here, but not necessarily in the writing. In the writing, it's pretty much brown. And let's see. Yeah, I can see a little bit of shimmer in the writing. You may not be able to see it, but I can see that there is some. And then as this apple teeny is drying, this swatch is very pretty to me. It's not super boring, bright green. The writing, it's all right. I think I would kind of struggle to find a good pen to put this in though. But it is readable for a lighter ink, which I like. So basically, 2 that I'm not so crazy about, 2 that I really, really love. This Diamine Memory Lane being the second one. You can see it's drying down with this beautiful shading underneath that. I think it might be lilac shimmer. It's really, really pretty. And you can see quite a bit of shimmer in the writing. Again, you might not be able to see that, but super nice. So definitely an interesting combo of colors this year. Let's take a quick look. I'm not going to fold it over too much. Anything sort of similar? No, I mean, and everything's been very different from each other. So even this Cardinal Red is very different from the Spiced Apple, even though I'm not that fond of the Cardinal. But you never know. If you put it in the right pen, sometimes it just requires the right pen to make the color sing. So maybe that's the case with Cardinal. All right, well, so now I'm caught up. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to 1 ink a day for the rest of the week. We'll see. I'm not going to make any promises just given how things have been going, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to give this video a like if you did. Feel free to subscribe to keep track of future videos on my channel. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.